Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am so excited to do this video for you guys today because this is a question that I get asked so much since my real estate career. I get asked by colleagues, just in different workplaces, networking events, from people who follow me on Instagram, and then of course my friends. And I always, just give everyone the answer. It always takes a very long conversation. So I thought, why not just make a video? Anytime anyone asks me, I can direct them to this video, and then also just have the information out there in the universe because it's obviously something that is on people's mind and something that they're interested in and they just don't know where to get started. So that is what this video is for, is just to help you get started in real estate and pass your exam. Okay, so to the basics. To get your real estate license, you have to have pre-licensing courses. Just like in college, you need a certain amount of hours to get your degree and graduate. So real estate is the exact same. You need 135 hours completed in pre-licensing courses. The courses that are required are real estate principles and real estate practices, and then an elective. Most people take real estate finances. Because it's the most relevant to the test. So I would just stick with that. That's what most people take, are those 3 courses, okay? Once you complete each course, you're gonna have a final in each course to move you on to the next step. After you take that final, you're able to move to the next course, and you have a final exam over all the courses at the end, and that is how you get your certificate. Once you get that certificate from your pre-licensing courses, you submit that along with a bunch of other things to the California Department of Real Estate, and they send you back your test date. So in between the time of taking your final with your pre-licensing courses and submitting your certificate, it's about 6 weeks. It really just depends on, where you live. So during that time that you're waiting to take your test, because you have your exam date, you know exactly when you're gonna go and take your exam, you want to prep, okay? I think that prepping is key. Like, yes, you can zoom through the courses. Yes, you can, really put your head in, but I'm just like, get through the courses. You're gonna have a month and a half to prep. And I think for me, it was enough time. Once you do the courses and you get your date, you're doing the prep, you want to prep, and I mean really study. Like, you have a month and a half, I would study every single day for at least an hour. If you can't do an hour every day, I would do at least an hour for 5 days out of the week. You want to really be putting in the time and make sure you know that material, okay? Because a lot of people I know probably didn't take anything with real estate, probably don't have a background in real estate, and probably don't really know how a transaction even happens. So I would just say, take your time and really go through it and really, really focus on the prep, okay? So after you prep, and you get ready to take the test, you go in and take the exam at like a government building. It's very, very secure. You're not going to be able to bring anything inside. No calculators, no phones. They have a locker for you and everything, but I would just say come with nothing but probably your phone. So you're going to go in, you're going to sit at these older computers, and you're going to answer. All the questions are going to be multiple choice. Nothing is fill in the blank. There's going to be, supposedly there's like 4% of math questions, but I'm going to tell you guys right now, do not get hung up on the math, because in your prep classes and in the prep quizzes and all that stuff, there's going to be a lot of math questions, and you're going to be like, what? They're going to be like, how am I supposed to do this? Like, there's no way. Like, I don't even know. Like, math is not my strong suit, so I was really nervous about the math part. But then I heard from my prep course that literally 4% or less are math. So I just kind of made up my mind, like, hey, if there's a math question, I'm skipping it. I'm not wasting time on that, because mind you, I had no math questions on my entire exam. So just don't even worry about that part. Everything's going to be multiple choice, and I think the course, you have 3 hours to take it. And so you're going to finish before 3 hours. I mean, I would think everyone does. 3 hours is an excessive amount of time for the amount of questions. I think it's only 100 questions. So she's going to hand you the envelope. It's going to let you know if you passed or failed. If you pass, it's not going to tell you the percentage that you make. If you fail, it's going to tell you what you got wrong. And I don't know if it's going to tell you what you got wrong, but it's going to let you know if you passed or failed. But if you follow what I do, you don't have to worry about that. You're just going to pass, okay? The passing score is 70%. Okay, C average. We can do this, folks. Actually, I think that's considered a D. And then you pay some fees. So the fees are there's a $60 fee for the exam fee, and there's a $245 licensing fee. And I think that just includes like background check and just everything it costs for them to give you your license. Okay, so we're talking. I told you I'm not good with numbers, but 245 plus 60. I think we're talking close to like 300, 310 or something like that. But that's just what you pay to the Department of Real Estate, okay? So that is not to mention what you would pay for your pre-licensing courses. All right, so now I'm gonna go through the path that I took to become a real estate agent. So for me, it wasn't just a simple, easy path for me. It was a process, like I had mentioned. I got caught up in the courses. So I got a course in 2016 and I kind of got caught up in it and just felt like I couldn't go through with it. And I didn't go through with it. So I just kind of quit the courses and I just never completed the courses to even make it to take the exam. So that was in 2016. And then in 2018, towards the end, I was just on Craigslist. And I was actually looking for a job where I could be an assistant to a real estate agent. So maybe I could learn the ropes a little bit and see if this is actually what I wanted. And so while I was doing that, I kept seeing ads that said, hey, if you want to become a real estate agent, it's completely, free if you go through this company and then you join Keller Williams at the end of your real estate school. So I'm like, oh, okay, why not? So I call in and I talk to this lady. She's a lovely lady. I don't know if she's still working there. And the company is called executiveprograms.org. All this information will be listed below, of course. And so I call a lady and she tells me that I would have to pay up front. And as long as I join a Keller Williams, then I would be reimbursed afterwards for my courses and my licensing fees and exam fees. So I was like, okay, cool. So I'm like, how much is it? And I think the course is like $500 or something, maybe $400. I don't want to quote prices because I don't know what's going to fluctuate when it comes to the pre-licensing courses. So I think it was like around $400, $500. And I was like, oh, geez, another $400, $500. But they offered a payment plan, and literally that was a saving grace. So I think I was paying like $50 a month, and I got to start immediately. So I was like, okay, great. And the reason why I wanted to do this course is because the way that they explained it to me is that they are known as like getting people to get through the courses the fastest. So there's a mandatory time that it can take you to do your pre-licensing courses. And I think it is either a month and a half or it's 2 months. But that's the minimum time that you can take to pass these courses. It's just mandated by the state. They want to make sure you're doing it correctly, and that's just the way it goes. So that was like the reason why I joined, and they were right. So the thing about this place is, you go through these quizzes and you go through these quizzes, and during the quizzes, to be able to get to the final of each course, you have to pass each quiz with like an 80%, right? I think there's like 10 quizzes per course. And during the quizzes though, they'll ask you a question, and then you can press like a part of the question, like it'll be like highlighted, or there'll be a link, and you press it and it literally gives you like the definition of that question. So I don't want to say it, but it kind of gives you the answer for the quiz. So you have the answer. So you can just go through it really without really studying and actually like learning it. And so that's what I say, just get the courses done. So you put in the answers or whatever, and you get through it, and then you have to take the final. Unfortunately, yes, that does not happen with the final. No, that does not happen with the final. You do have to actually know what you're doing at that point. But the final is open book. This is all online, so it's open book, open notes, open vocabulary, textbooks. So yeah, like the final exams would literally take me 3 hours to complete because I didn't know anything. I wasn't actually studying. I was just going through the quizzes to get to that final. So once I got to the finals, like when I was finally learning, because I was just like, every question I would have to go find it, So yeah, I mean, it worked for me. Some people probably would rather just learn it all, but for me, it was about getting through those courses, and that's what it should be for you. Get through the courses. So I finished that within 2 months, and then I signed up for my exam. And like I mentioned before, it took me 6 weeks to get to the date of my exam. So during that time, like I told you, I was like, whoa, I don't really know much. I have the book here, but I'm not going to have the book, obviously, when I take the final exam. And that kind of worried me a bit. Then I was talking to one of my friends, Kira, and her mom had just passed the California real estate exam, and she had this great prep course that she loves. And so Kira sent me her prep course and was like, hey, like, this is it. It's really, really great. And the prep course is crashcourseonline.com. Okay. And it's $99 more. But when I tell you it is so worth it, it saved me. It is the reason why I feel like I have my real estate license, seriously, because like I told you, with executive programs, I mean, I don't think I actually learned anything. I just got me through the courses, it gave me the certificate. But I didn't know anything to pass the exam on my own. Without a book, without notes, there was no way. So um, Crash Course Online literally goes through just questions with you, literally just keeps quizzing you on questions. And whenever you get something wrong, there's a video answer, and it literally tells you, like, and it literally explains to you the question and how to answer it. And it just taught me literally real estate. It really did. Well, it taught me the basic knowledge of real estate. And I really, really appreciate that course, because I don't know if I would have passed if not. So thank you to Crash Course Online. It was a godsend. I learned real estate in about a month and a half, with his great informative videos, just detailing everything about real estate. I really did. It was great. So those are the two things that I used to pass my real estate exam. I definitely am going to put the links below. Please let them know that you heard about this through my video. That would be a great help to me. And please let me know if you have any questions. Oh, and one last thing. I would say go ahead and sign up today to this real estate question of the day. I'm going to put a link below to that as well. You subscribe to it, and every single day, they literally send you questions that you will see on the test. So I would say just start, as soon as you start your courses, just start with those as well. Like, get those sent to your email on a daily basis, and just start gaining knowledge on it before you even finish your courses. Just start that prep work, because honestly, all it really is just getting to the test. Like, get to the test and pass the test. Okay. So definitely check out those links. I'm going to post them below. Please let them know that you heard about them from me. I would greatly appreciate that. And please let me know if you have any questions. Please let me know if you actually do sign up for these courses, especially if you sign up and then you end up passing your real estate exam. It would literally bring me so much joy to know that I had a hand in that and had a hand in helping you get your real estate license. So please let me know. And like I said, contact me anytime. My Instagram is I am Ashley Davis, and I am so open to any questions. I respond to everyone. I'll be looking at your comments, and I just really hope this video was helpful. I hope I wasn't going all over the place. I tend to do that. So, but thank you guys so much, and definitely subscribe, because I am going to have a great follow-up video telling you everything that you need to know before you get into real estate. So thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks, guys.